Mike Hembry, Auto Week. Jeff, you've been heavily involved with Kyle's attempt at this double for 2 years. If the right levers had been pulled back in the day, you could have done this potentially. Having seen it happen now, is that something you would even wanted to attempt back when you were driving?
You know, I thought about it a little bit because I've been asked, and you know, this is the closest I've come to this, right? This experience and what it is like, and maybe what it would have been like had I, attempted it. But I'm just, and I just don't think there are many Kyle Larsons. I was always the type of driver where I was very laser focused on one, team, one car, one kind of goal, and it's just the way that my mindset and my efforts were. There's a reason why I didn't go back and forth and run sprint cars and midgets and other types of cars. And it just wasn't the thing that I did throughout my career, other than when I was trying to make it into NASCAR. I wanted to complete the USAC championship and some of those efforts. But once I got here, to me, it was just all about this. And partly is because I didn't think that I was as good at jumping in and out of cars. Some guys are, just jumping from one team or one car to the next, or even maybe getting the opportunity to get a quality enough car to do that. Mark Martin comes to mind. He's a guy that I feel like he could jump in any kind of car, anybody else's car, and go fast right away. For me, it took time for me to learn the car, learn the team, communicate with them, and that took time. So, for instance, when I did the Rolex 24, I did it in '04 or something like that. I can't remember the first time. And I said I'm never doing it again until I'm able to fully commit to it the way I want to commit to it. And that's when I did it after I retired. So I admire the heck out of Kyle for what he's capable of doing. And he does it on such a regular basis that this doesn't seem that abnormal for him. Where for me not doing it, I think it would have been super stressful. And I don't know that I would have been as successful as he's been. So to me, it never really was. The only time it ever really came almost a reality is the 100th anniversary. Indianapolis Motor Speedway management at that time was pushing really hard to get as many drivers from as many different series to compete in that race. And even then, I didn't put a whole lot of consideration into it just because it just didn't seem right for me.